Happy holidays to all. My name is Joey. I'm the Master Electrician of J&G Electric. And we wanted to take the time this morning just to say thank you so much for all the support all of our customers have given us through the 2022 year. We are looking forward to serving you continually in through 2023. Be sure to check out our website, www.J&G all spelled out, J-A-N-D-G electric.com. And we're going to show you a couple of really quick how-tos at your house over the holiday season so you don't have to call us out and spend a whole lot of money that you don't have because you got everybody all those awesome, beautiful presents. So stay tuned for this video. Now we are out in our main shop garage. It's a little too cold to take you outside today to show you about GFIs, also considered GFCI, ground fault interrupter, ground fault circuit interrupter. That's what the acronym is for GFI. In the laundry, you can see this has reset buttons on the outlet. We also have a surge protective device plugged in to protect the washer machine, because you really should have surge protection in any of your modern electronics today because of the printed circuit boards. Your house averages probably 50 surges per day. It's nothing that you can see or observe. It just happens. The power that comes into your house fluctuates plus or minus 3% a day, and sometimes even more for like a nanosecond. So this helps protect the longevity of your appliances in your home. If you do not have any surge protection at your panel or at your devices, you should definitely have it. And if you're looking for a home surge protective device, please be sure to check our website for our specials. So I'm just going to show you how to reset a GFCI receptacle. These receptacles are also most likely outside for your Christmas holiday lighting. So if your holiday lighting's not working, and it was working before the rain, and then after the rain it's not working, most likely the receptacle has tripped because there's been water intrusion at some point. So there are two buttons. One is a test button, one is a reset button. If you can see these buttons, I'm going to push on the test button and listen for the noise that's going to have a slight pop to it. Do you hear that? And that? So that's what you should be able to hear or feel when you're pushing the test button. You have to push firmly for it to test. You have to push firmly to get the click. A lot of times our customers will push, but they don't know how hard to push. And we always advise to push to test, push to reset firmly, possibly with a pencil, a non-metallic device, so you're able to put enough pressure to do the reset. Most of the time, it's just a reset. However, again, there's solid state electronics in these devices, and they can be affected by electrical surges and or water intrusion if they are mounted on the exterior of your home. Good morning. As promised, we are back to you to explain to you just a little bit about smoke alarms, because many times customers call and they say they got these things up in their ceiling, but they don't know what the alarm is or what it is in general. Is it an alarm that's tied to the house electricity, or is it a private alarm that is done through like an ADT or vector security? So as you can see on the ceiling here, this alarm that's in the front is a low voltage alarm system through Our provider is Vector Security. The smoke alarm behind is actually a central alarm system in your home that is powered by 120 volts and is interconnected generally throughout the house. What interconnected means is if this smoke alarm goes off down here, it will ring an alarm at all locations throughout your house. As promised, here is another view of different types of smoke alarms that J&G Electric installs. The smoke alarms that are on this side right here, all the alarms that we install is Kitty brand only. That's the best brand that we feel is best for ourselves, that we use in our own homes, as well as our customers' homes. Plus, they have great customer representation. If you have a problem with your detector, they're very helpful in resolving any issues you may have. So the alarms over here are 120 volt as well as battery only. So with this system, if you have an older home, probably built in the late 70s and before, probably did not have smoke alarms originally wired in your home. So this is the system that you would use, because what you would do is you would install one hardwired smoke alarm, generally in the basement. That's the easiest place to get electricity. Then we would use battery only smoke alarms here to be able to interconnect. If you remember, I talked about interconnected smoke alarm systems. And what that basically means is if one alarm goes off, they will all go off. Because if you can just imagine a smoke alarm in your basement with the door closed and you have a 3-level home, you may or may not hear that smoke alarm in the basement all the way upstairs at the top of the steps. That's why they came out with interconnected. So what you need to remember is if your home is an older home, this is the type of system that you would want. It's called RF, radio frequency. So what happens is the 120 volt smoke alarm is wired, and it is talking to all of the battery smoke alarms throughout your house, constantly monitoring the functionality and so on and so forth, because they're staying in contact, which is providing your interconnected system. So this is one system. All of the batteries with all smoke alarms today only buy 10-year sealed batteries, which means there are no batteries to replace. Every 10 years, you change out your smoke alarm. If you don't know how old your smoke alarms are in your home, if you take a picture, send it to us. I can give you a rough idea about how old they are. The widely used system is these units. These are designed for the standard home built from the 80s on up, where there's interconnected smoke alarm systems that exist today and that they're interconnected. In the 80s, they would normally put one smoke alarm on every level in the common hallway areas. With the newer codes, they put smoke alarms in all of the common areas on all levels of home, as well as bedrooms. So you'll be able to be the person that would know if you have a smoke alarm in your bedroom or not. So the key behind these systems is, number one, know how old the smoke alarm system is. Number two, know if you change batteries. If you change batteries in these smoke alarm systems, they are probably pretty close to being about 8 or 10 years old. So keep that in the back of your mind when you're testing your smoke alarms. Last but not least, the way that you are able to tell if you have a hardwired smoke alarm system or a battery operated system With these units, there will be a light. If you look up under the smoke alarm into the ceiling, you're going to see a light that stays on. The light that stays on is telling you that you have a hardwired system. If the light is there, but it flashes once every minute, that will tell you that you have a battery-only smoke alarm. Just something that might make it just a little bit easier for you guys to understand. Also, the smoke alarms that are out today have what they call a hush button. So if you're cooking, smoke alarm goes off, you don't have to knock it off the ceiling, disconnect the battery, take it off the ceiling, so on and so forth. All you have to do is either take a broom handle, push the button, it quiets the alarm for 10 to 15 minutes, and it automatically goes back into the normal alarm setting. As long as there's no smoke present, the alarm will be quiet. Hopefully this has been beneficial for you. It's a little involved, but hopefully it has made it a little easier for you to understand and digest. If not, feel free to call our office and or email us with any questions, and we'll try to explain it to you the best of our ability. Again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and thanks for watching.